Hello, and welcome back to Live at 45. I am Elliott Sheppard. I hope that you're enjoying tonight's program. We're doing a special feature tonight on Women in Ministry Trailblazers. Now, here's what I want you to do tonight. I want you to consider the fact that there are those special moments when you know that you're sitting by legends, sitting by historical heritage. We're blessed tonight because we are providing a range. You just not too long ago heard Ariel Franklin, 9 years old. I am sitting by a lady who has been a trailblazer in ministry that is 90 years old. Please, Tallahassee and surrounding area, welcome with me tonight, Pastor Rev.Burnyece Clausell. How are you tonight? And can I just hold your hand for a while so I can let some anointing now fall on me?
All right.
Thank you so much for sharing with us on tonight and coming to be here. Let me just say at the front, we don't even have enough time to even cover the impact of your ministry and your example, the spirit of kindness that you exude, the fact that everybody knows who you are. But let's see if we can just tap the surface tonight, particularly because when I thought about women in ministry and those who have been trailblazers, one of the first persons that came to my mind was you. Who else but Reverend Clausell? Let me just ask a few questions, and we're going to get you in on the round table tonight when we talk about some of the challenges that women in ministry have had to endure. Even way before there were the renowned particular ministers like Evangelist Paula White and all of those, there was Rev.Burnyece Clausell. First of all, do you mind us knowing your age, that you're 90 years old? Is it something that you don't mind? Okay, real good.
I'm 90.
Okay. The Lord blesses me to be 90. I'm sure I'll be glad I'm 92. I'm sure.
Yes.
Now, how did you start in ministry? How did you start in ministry?
Well, actually, when I was 16 years old, I was giving an address in my home church in New York City.
Okay.
And I just stopped in the middle of the address and said, you know, I'm going to preach one day. And I went on with my address. Got all about preaching because I married a preacher. So it was many years before actually it happened.
Okay, so when you were 16 years old, you were just given an address and it just came out of you. So you
just came out.
So the 16-year-old sort of prophesied about what was coming in the future. And you sort of thought you had gotten away with it when you married a preacher.
Yes, I knew I had.
And so God has brought it back around full circle.
Oh, yes.
How did you and your husband start the church? I mean, how?
Oh, Calvary Baptist.
Yes.
With the prayer meeting in the home.
Okay.
It did not come out of another church or anything. Just neighbors wanted to have prayer meeting in our house.
Okay.
We said, okay, come on. You know, so we met once a week in the house during the weeknights because he was preaching in Georgia, you know, on Sundays. And so we had, while he was in Georgia, we had a week's revival, a youth revival, and I preached, although I wasn't a preacher.
Okay.
And we had 6 young people accepted Christ. And so we baptized them at Bethel Baptist Church under Dr. Steele.
You know, we're going to do a special features sometime in the future on elder affairs and elders. I know that there are a lot of seniors, and I call it in their golden years, and I tell the seniors at my church so often that you don't really retire. You don't really resign. You re-sign because you do have so much experience that you can communicate to us.